Today we're taking a look at the FORTO FTV3 Max flashlight, and overall it is a good one. Before we get too much further, it is important to note that this was sponsored for demonstration purposes, but the opinion is my own. Now, most notably, when we open up the box here, is you get a nice carrying case for the flashlight. And what I like about this is a flashlight that's not going to be a daily user or something you want to store somewhere for a while. This is a hard-shelled case that's going to keep it nice and protected for you. Once you open it up, inside you're going to have your flashlight, and you're also going to have a storage compartment. Inside the storage compartment, we're going to find our charging cable, a hand strap, as well as our owner's manual. So looking at it, we have our flashlight here, and we can easily unwrap that. And then it's also going to have some plastic on it from the shipping process, and we can go ahead and remove that as well. Going back to accessories, we have our USB-C cable for charging, we have the hand strap for easier carrying, and then the owner's manual as well, which shows you how to use this. Now, this flashlight is drop resistant of up to 1 meter. It's IPX8 certified, meaning it doesn't have a dust rating, but it should handle water quite well, at least if it's submerged for a short amount of time in a shallow amount of water. And it's very important that in order to get that rating, you need to make sure the charging port is plugged at all times. Now, this cool thing about this flashlight, it has a lot of hidden features in it. It has this stand here. This stand allows you to kind of set it up in different ways that help work with your workspace. It has a ring, which is unique. I've never seen this control ring on another flashlight before. Essentially, you can use it as changing it from a flashlight to being able to use these bulbs here. And then you have your control knob, which helps turn it on, off, and change the modes. When we actually use this, it's up to 2000 lumens. So to get this to work, you have the beam here, which means the top one's going to work, and you have this like sunshine module here, which means it's going to be this one. And so all you have to do is turn it on, and you can see that the bright light is already on. Now, after you've turned it on, if you want to change the brightness, real quickly, just click it again. So that's medium. One more time, that's low. That way it's not blinding your eyes. And one more time, it's off. In order to be able to adjust the brightness, you have to do it within a few seconds of turning it on. If you want to adjust it after that, you're gonna have to turn it off and then back on again. And then the same for this front light here. You can click it and you get medium, and then you click it again and you get bright. Again, we can see the status indicator down here of the charge status of the flashlight. Now, after you turn this off, another cool thing that you could do is you can actually hold this, and that's gonna give you a red light. So this will be easier on the eyes in the dark, and then you can also click it one more time and you'll get a flash. So if you have any sort of emergency or something along those lines and you just want to call attention to yourself, you can go ahead, set that up, put it on the stand, and people will be able to notice you more easily. There's two features on this flashlight that I really like that make it stand out from the others. And the first is that the ring will actually glow in the dark. So a lot of times when you turn off a flashlight and you've been in a dark space and then you need it real quick again because you forgot to do one more thing, it can be hard to find it again because your eyes are still adjusting. This actually has a glow in the dark ring on it that makes it really easy to find after you had just used it. So we've had it on, let's say, for about 15-20 seconds now. I'll turn this off, block the camera light, and you can see the ring is glowing there. I feel like this is a really cool, underrated feature that just makes it overall easier to find in the dark. And then the next is that on the bottom here, it's magnetic. So you can see here that I'm able to put this in so many different locations, and it's able to be used effectively to light different scenarios. Whether that's the back of the car or lighting a room in a power outage, it's very convenient to have this magnetic feature. Overall, with its easy to use features like switching modes and having the red light and the flashing for emergencies, quick visibility of the charge status of the light, your rotating mount of up to 270 degrees in order to kind of get this positioned in some way that's meaningful to you, and this glow ring on here. I'm just super stoked about this flashlight, and it's going to be a new go-to as I go camping and any other adventure that requires some extra light. If you're looking for a flashlight like this one, I do highly recommend it. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and like it. Comment down below if you have any questions. I'll do my best to get those answered for you. Most importantly, have a great day.